It doesn't get more grimdark than this. Having applied a simple base coating on the model, I couldn't resist but to add a bit extra detail on the shield. So by gently tapping a sponge, I created chips over where the black paint would have worn out. Using brown, black and green oil paints, I'll finish the rest of the paint job. These are the cheapest oil paints I was able to get my hands on 2 years ago, and till this day I'm still using them. The paints are slightly diluted with thinner just to have them run better. There is no exact recipe for the color, but in general we're looking for a muddy, dirty color. Once applied over all the surface, I went to have lunch and gave the oils time to dry a bit and get a grip on the model. To remove the excess, I dab a brush soaked in thinner over the surface, which will make it run towards the recesses. However, a bit of tinting will be left behind, to give us that overall dirty look. Just be mindful, like with any wash, of paint pooling, which can easily be soaked back up to the brush. It doesn't get more grimdark than this, or does it? After the wash had dried out, the model was tabletop ready, but I have a new tool I wanted to test out. I got my hands in some Blood for the Blood God technical paint, to begin experimenting with blood effects, for my grimdark paint jobs. I started simple by tapping some on the shield and the weapon. An old brush was used to get some extra dots here and there. Then, by mixing just a pinch of black ink, I got a more dark, dried up blood look. This was also gently tapped on the same spots, letting both tones mix naturally. The splatter wasn't the most comfortable thing to record, but I'll work on a better setup for next time. The paint was slightly diluted with a single drop of water to have it run a bit better, and while I could have used my airbrush to blast air against my brush, wicking it against a toothpick looked like the more beginner-friendly option. To be my first go at it, I'm very pleased with the effect. However, I have a number of models on which I plan to continue improving not only my blood effects but also my oil painting method. So if you don't want to miss out, don't forget to subscribe.